Hi everybody. Basic spirituality. It's a part of our deep diving section on the Wild Idealist app. And my thought right now is to just share how I've experienced deeper and basic spirituality, what it's about and why we need it. We're living in a world full of separation. Basically, as we grow up, we're learning that our egos and our identities become like it's ourselves, and that we are apart from everybody else. And we learn that we have to fight and struggle and be the best we can be, as in fighting against or above or pushing other people to the side so that we can shine. And of course, there is a part of this where, yes, be all you can be the best you can be. Reach your dreams, reach your highest goals, go for it, because we have that one life. There's also a part of that when we're coming from this ego-driven fear of not being enough, which has been kind of instilled in us since we were, 1 year old, 2 years old. I don't know when that starts, but it starts quite early. That we will not be good enough unless we succeed and compete above other people, compete with other people and win. And that could be on any area. That could be on the area of get the partner, get the perfect partner, get the perfect life, get the perfect education, anywhere we go, we're competing. And it fosters this idea that we're not the same and that we're not belonging together. And in all reality, on a deeper level, all humans and all living things are connected to the same source. And we're coming from the same place. And this selfish programming that we run around with we can call it ego, right? Ego-based fears, selfishness. We can call it anything we want, but it's an ego-based identity. And usually we're having to hold on to that kind of by our teeth, like that, and protect it with everything we have so we don't get hurt. Because we think that we are our egos. We think that we are our outside image. Because our society is built up of that. We're living on the outside a lot. And what we need to do is reach beyond ego. Because in my case, my programming broke me. My own programming. In my case, I thought I had found love. And I thought that that's what that would make me happy. And when that wasn't working out, I broke instead. And it was a very painful, hard experience to go through. But what it did lead me to was this deeper place inside, beyond mind, where the stillness and the silence of existence, where we can connect to that. And for me, a realm of stillness opened up, which is also where I go in meditation. So when I meditate, I connect to that deeper, still place. It is a lot like a lake or an ocean. And when even on the surface, the waves can be really uneven. Helicopter. The waves can be really rough, the surface can be rough, but deeper down, it's really calm. And it's a lot about connecting to that deeper place. I'm in this park right next to a military base or whatever, and they're doing a lot of helicopter flying. So when we can find that place in stillness, we also connect to our deeper nature. And we our ego and our fears, we can start seeing through them. We can start recognizing your own programming, what it is that's leading you down that path over and over of feeling bad, reacting in a certain way, or in my case, not feeling like Marcus, there's never enough for Marcus, or he doesn't count. It's not important what he gets, because he's not as important as other people. Somewhere along the lines of that was my original programming. That combined with some other harsh words that were spoken when I was little, they become our identity on a deep, deep level. So it's deeper than my conscious mind. It's kind of what runs my subconscious. And as I sit in meditation and I get stronger and safer on the inside and connected to that place, I'm also allowed and able to see that, oh, that's not a very healthy thought. Well, that's not a great way to look at myself and the world, how to relate to everybody. No wonder I have certain struggles in my life over and over. And I can kind of unravel and reveal my deeper programming to myself. And by doing that, by lifting that up into the light and seeing it, we're able to actually let go of it. It dissolves. And yes, it will pop back up. When you least expect it, it's going to pop back up. But at least you're getting more and more freedom from it. And as you're slowly growing, your life slowly starts getting better. Because as we start seeing positive things around ourselves, we start looking for the good, we see more of the good, and suddenly the world will start changing in front of us. So, coming from a world of separation, coming from a world of isolation, because loneliness is one of the biggest things in our society today. It's huge. Those are, going inwards, it's a very kind of almost contradictory thing of we're isolated, so we're going inwards. But in there, you'll find that place of peace and silence, and you'll be able to connect with a lot of other people on that same path. And we start healing the world and healing ourselves. And another part of this basic spirituality idea is that as you start watching these videos and you start meditating and you start growing, check out the reading list and check out these books, read those books. Open up for something larger than your own mind. As you start doing that, and as I start doing that more, and as we all do that together, we grow and we connect with other people, and we are a part of ushering in a new level of consciousness. A level of consciousness where we're not only going to work just to keep food on the table, where we're not going to have to spend 40 to 50 hours a week doing something we at least don't like. In the best case scenario, a lot of times we almost hate our jobs. A lot of people don't like their jobs. And doing it for necessary, like to stay alive. And that's a fear-based way of life. I would like for all of us to figure out ways to grow in consciousness, and thereby figuring out other ways to make money or make a living, and figure out what's necessary. Is it needed to have this huge house just for me and my family? Or can we have something smaller and share the rest of it? Can we share our income with people? Can we become givers instead of takers? That's part of ushering in our new consciousness. All right, everybody. That was the first deep diving. Plenty more to come.